Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you're returning, well, friends, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our little channel. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit subscribe so I can more easily pick up on your energy for future pick a card readings. And let's begin. Yeah, and also, well, for anyone that's interested, I do offer private readings. Please note the only way to book a reading with me is by visiting my online shop. The link is up on your screen right now. It's also down below. So, yeah, just know that's the only way to book. So, if you're interested, go ahead and visit that and see all the readings that I offer and the services. And if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me, friends, and I'll get back to you. All right, so today's reading is actually a subscriber request. So I absolutely love that. Someone asked me to cover this topic, and I'm more than excited to get right to it. Today, we're going to be looking into what's next in love for singles. So, this is specifically for you single birds out there. We're going to be checking in and see what's going on with you, what you can expect in love, what's next, and what you need to know. As always, friends, there is 3 groups to choose from. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. When you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, this reading is for singles, and we're going to be looking into what's next for you in love. So, we never know what's going to come through. Let's see what comes through for you guys today. We're going to be working with tarot and then pulling some oracle cards at the end. We'll be doing a little charm reading for fun. Let me reconfigure over here. Oh, interesting. Maybe you guys are taking your space right now. Let's put those right over there. And if we need them later, we'll grab them. Let's use this deck for you guys today. They're all nice and clean over here, ready to go. So let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. My group number 1s. What is next for my group number 1s in love, please? What's next for my group number 1s in love? What is next, please? What's next for my group number 1s in love? What's next for my group number 1s in love, please? Messages for singles. I feel like you guys aren't really going to be like too open. I am getting that there's still some emotional healing that's going on. Maybe there's going to be an option that presents itself that would just be too much struggle or too much drama. And you're just like not interested. You're interested in something solid. We have the 10 of Swords. You guys could have had your last relationship, or maybe you guys are having some kind of stressful or painful ending that's happened in your life of something that wasn't working out. What's next for my group number 1s in love? So it's left you really kind of, I feel like you guys are a little bit back and forth. You're like, okay, I'm ready to date. I want this. And then when it actually, like, maybe when you have the opportunity or when it comes down to it, you might get cold feet. You might be like, you know what? It may not be for me, because it does seem like there's some in and out energy coming from your side. Why the 5 of Wands? Because you've been wounded. You guys are still healing. Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, look at that. You're like not even interested in talking to new people. You're like, you don't know me. I don't want you to know me. I'm not putting energy into this. I don't feel you guys are really talking to people. You guys aren't taking up the opportunity. One of the things, though, this is cool. You guys are focusing on your home, and you guys are working on bettering your finances. For those of you that work for someone else, I feel like you're showing up really strong. Maybe there's even a promotion that comes your way where you become a supervisor, a manager. You have a team that follows your direction. You guys could have, if you're a parent, maybe there's a birthday party or a reason to celebrate. One of your children does something and it's a celebration. It feels like there's an emphasis on home here, when it comes to love. That's really where you're pouring your energy, your healing, your time, your money, your efforts. It's going towards your home and the things that are stable. They keep saying you guys are literally not talking to anyone. It just doesn't feel like you have it in you at whenever you watch this, or maybe it's pulling current energy for you guys. Why the Ten of Swords? Yeah, you guys your last experience really put you through the ringer. You're still healing from that. You could have been in a situation where something wasn't reciprocated, or you were overgiving to it and it just didn't go anywhere. So you guys are still healing. Like, Spirit wants to remind you of that. Like, don't worry about what's next. Like, to think of what's next, it's really fun, but I don't think your heart is ready for that. I'm not picking up the energy that you yourself are quite there yet, ready to commit to something new, ready to open yourselves up again. And I feel like the way that you're going to get there is by continuing to focus on the things that bring you happiness and joy, celebrating with your people around you. Maybe some of you are even saving for a home, or you're thinking of moving. There's something here when it comes to you that is very solid, very stable, financially stable, and stable like across the board. You guys are managing things beautifully. There's a lot of self-work here that you guys are putting into yourselves, but when it comes to the emotions, you're not quite there yet. Yeah, you guys are blocking off your heart. So a lot of you, like, it's not like an Amazon delivery where your soulmate's going to land on your front door. Maybe it is the Amazon delivery man. I just mean, it doesn't feel like you put in the order yet. You want something stable and long term. Your stable and long term is going to grow from a friendship, I'm being shown. All right. And I am getting that it is going to be a little while, but when it happens, it's going to be real unexpected. And a little while doesn't have to mean years. Some of you are going to unexpectedly connect with the King of Swords. He's slowly coming in. I say he because it's masculine energy, but it's genderless reading. This person could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. They're very practical and slow moving. This person's going to take you by surprise, guys. They're very smart, but they're also very thoughtful and very caring. They don't openly share their emotions, but they're going to show you that they care with little things that they do, that you're going to be like, oh, that was sweet. And then you're going to be all sus because you're all in this sus energy of trust nobody, or like, no, I'm not opening it up. But this is the person that's going to come in for you next. It's going to be a little bit of time. Some of you will be connecting with this person in Scorpio season. Now this is a timeless reading, but at the time that I'm putting this reading out, it is Taurus season. We're in May. So maybe in the next 6 months, if you're even ready for that. I don't like to put time frames on things, but it's definitely coming up for some of you. It's going to be unexpected. This person does not move quickly. They take responsibilities, like they think things through. They might even overthink sometimes. And that might be something that ends up kind of driving you crazy. But there's also, there is going to be opportunity here for a stable and long-term situation. That energy doesn't feel like it's in and out. So for now, your focus is on your own business, on your own things, your own business, meaning your own life, your own things. Maybe some of you are business owners. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What's next, please? What can you tell me about that person? The person that's coming in next. My group number one's next person. Next love for singles, please. Who is that person you just showed me, please? What can you tell us about them for my group number ones? You guys are going to have a lot of fun with them. Lots of chemistry. It's interesting because even though there's flirtiness, there's also a lot of really I'm like they're real smart conversations, intellectual conversations. And basically you guys are going to be able to connect on other things, whether it's world events or I don't know, just like things, right? We have the Lovers, and we also have the Two of Wands in reverse. That's you. You're not going to want to make a move. You're going to be scared because, oh my gosh, I'm actually feeling something. I'm feeling something, and I was just hurt last time. You guys I was going to say earlier, I'm getting like Aquarius vibes. You're gonna So this person is really caring, and it almost like takes you by surprise, and because of that it makes you like question, or it gets you kind of stuck in your head, where they seem a little free spirited. Maybe they're not, they're different. Maybe there's a cultural difference between you guys. If it's not cultural, maybe it's traditional, maybe it's I don't know how you view family, how you grew up. There's a difference here, but I feel like you're going to see that they're very caring and they're very thoughtful. There's the water energy as well, and Gemini coming through. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That Scorpio has been strong, and Gemini with that Lovers card. What can you tell us, please, about this person, this next person for my singles? What was that? You're going to want to ignore it. Yeah, you guys are going to have this chance. So you guys are fated to meet this person for whatever reason. I think they're meant to like open you back up. You guys could meet this person while traveling, or there's distance involved, or this is when you finally fully close out of a chapter. Now, this chapter could also be reaching that milestone that I saw earlier. Some of you are working towards getting to some kind of finish line, and this might be coming in the upcoming months after that, after you've completed a cycle. Whatever it is, though, when this comes in, you guys are going to be all up in your head. You're going to be a little bit triggered, and you're going to reject it initially. You're not going to, it's like you don't want it, but you're still thinking about it. But look at that Lovers card and that Ace of Pentacles. The universe is giving you a new opportunity here. You don't have to take it. You may not even see it that way when it arrives. You might be like, them? How, like, that's not who I imagined myself with, but this person is here to help you heal. They're almost going to be here to help restore your faith in love, and maybe even in, for those of you that date men, restore your faith in men. I laugh at that because come on now. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna be really triggered, and you're gonna be like, this person cannot possibly like give me what I need, or there's gonna be like almost like excuses, or there's gonna be things that come up in your mind over whether you want to invest in this or not, and the choice is totally yours. Why the Emperor in reverse with the Star card? You may feel like this. So part of the triggering is going to be, you're going to be wondering if you're about to repeat a past pattern. And you're like, is this going to be the same? Is this going to lead to nowhere? But I feel you're going to have a strong connection with this person. There's that Two of Cups. But look it, you're not going to see it that way. You might reject it. And you might choose not to move forward. And if you do, just know that that's just pointing out your wounds that need to be healed before you can fully move into a new chapter. Because even if this is like trust issues that you have, or just past traumas that are coming up from the last time you were hurt, or your last encounter with a connection. Yeah, because I feel like your guys' heart is shut off. But it leaves you lonely, guys, and you're not getting what you want in that energy. Look there's that Five of Cups. You're holding on to sadness. There's a lot of healing, my group number ones, that is going to be triggered for you as well. This person is going to come in to trigger you for a reason. So even if you don't end up saying yes and end up with this person's going to highlight where your wounds still are. And that's going to be your indicator of you working on yourself in order to get to the love that you want. Because even if the universe were to bring you your perfect match, who knows if it's this person or not? You know, they're showing up as a deep connection, but only you're going to know. You could get your perfect match tomorrow, and guess what, bitches? You guys aren't ready, because that's what we be doing. Everyone does it. We're all human. We think we want something, and when it gets here, if we're not ready for it, we're going to reject it, or we're going to think it's not it. We're not going to be able to identify it. So just know that, okay, that there is going to be things within you that are going to have to be addressed in order for you to move into a healthy love cycle. And however it turns out, it turns out, and it's another life experience. But you're either going to deprive yourself of the experience or heal and go through it again. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups, your happiness. But it requires you to come back around. And it's all this relationship healing. Oh my gosh, nothing like relationships to put us through the ringer. All right, what else does my group number ones need to know about what's next in love, please, Spirit? What do my group number ones need to know? My singles, what do they need to know about what's next in love? It's slowly coming, guys. It's meant to be that way because you can't handle it sooner than that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm saying that with a lot of love. Because there's just things that we need to take our time with. You're holding on to a lot of past stuff. You're also holding on to control. You're holding on to things. Maybe there's a past energy you're holding on to. And this is it's not going to come easy, guys, because the work is internal. And when the work is internal, it's not easy. I mean, nothing is easy, but you're going to have to face your fears. And you're going to have to be courageous if you want it. Because if not, you're just putting up a big old stop sign. Look at that. My heart's closed off. Why the Knight of Pentacles? I love this. With time, you are going to be happy and you're going to be very content. Right now, you need to pull back and chill. You're way too guarded right now. Nothing new is starting. There's work that needs to be done. And if you do attract a person in this current energy, just know that they'll be matching that energy. So that's always good to stay aware of, if we're not showing up in the same, someone's going to come in and match us at that level. All right. So it's up to you guys of bringing an ending to closing off your heart, to be honest. I know that sounds kind of lame, but that's really what's going to block you from your next relationship or your next love. It's going to be your own fears, things that you're hanging on to from the last time, the last relationship, wounding. Maybe it's childhood wounding, whatever it is. It's something that hasn't been brought in or brought up to heal on your side. The person that's coming in for you, I think they're going to be what you need at that time, whatever that means to you. But it doesn't mean you're going to recognize it, and it doesn't mean you're going to say yes to it, because you're putting up a giant ass fence. You're saying no. With this Temperance in reverse, that's you not being healed. But at the same time, you're at a love reading. I know what that's like. I'm just pointing it out so that you can also be aware of your own stuff to sort through. You guys want love. It's going to cost. It's going to cost you something. It's going to cost reflection. It's going to cost opening yourselves up again eventually. Take your time. I know you guys are taking your time, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being single for a while or doing your own thing or not putting a heavy emphasis on this, because you guys are healing. There's more Scorpio coming in. So for some of you, there could be changes in your love life between Leo and Scorpio season. Maybe someone here has those signs in their chart. Just pointing that out in case that means anything to anyone. I also have Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer again, Leo again on the table. All right, let's, you know what? Let's pull some romance oracles and see what your little cheruby angels want to tell us about your love life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please, when it comes to their love life. Messages for my group number ones. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And that's what you're going to have to do. And you guys, a lot of you aren't going to want to do that. We have flirt, which is being more fun, having fun with it, not being so serious and not being so guarded. and religious factors. Okay, this is that what I was feeling. There is something cultural or spiritual here that's going to be different about the person you're going to be connecting with next. That's how you're going to know it's them. They're a little different than you, but you guys vibe pretty well. All right, let's get some charms, please, for my group number 1. You have keep at it, encouraging you to keep at it, keep putting in the work. You do have something that's next in love, but you're going to have to be ready. I love this. We have the scissors, a reminder to cut off past energies that no longer need to be there. Cut things off. We have you're the sun in my morning, babe. So sweet notes. Maybe you guys journal. Maybe that could help you. Maybe this person that you end up meeting is a writer or is into poetry or is into like hip hop or rap. So they know like specific lyrics. I don't know. I'm getting the sense where they're very intelligent and in the way they communicate. So it makes me think of like, some of the greatest lyricists of our time, Nas, also like Wu-Tang. So it makes me think of someone that has a way with words that just are, it's really smart. There's something really attractive about that as well. I think that's why I'm talking about it so much. I'm like, ooh. We have La Máscara. So this is the mask. Someone here could be wearing a mask, or you're kind of maybe wearing a mask in a situation where it's like, no, I don't want it, but you actually kind of do. We have Frida. Someone here could be into the arts. Maybe there's also a Mexico connection. Maybe someone's favorite color is blue. That's interesting. That's the first time that I think of her blue house when I see her. And then we have blue here, the blue heart. Maybe when you meet this person, they're going to be wearing blue. Maybe they have something on that's blue that catches your eye. Maybe they're into sneakers, or I don't know, maybe like something random like their wallet or their phone case. Like it feels like blue is standing out. And I'm also noticing the blue here in this pin. Very interesting. I don't normally pick up on colors. We have the heart with a yes. So yes, I also feel like heart chakra is going to be activated. You have 2 hearts. Then we have the hot tub club. Maybe this is self-care, or maybe with this person, there's going to be some romance involved. If you're open to it, my group number 1s. I don't know if you're going to be open to it, but that's on you. That's what feels right to you. All right, my group number 1s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you nothing but the best on your journey. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, my group number 2s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, my single as a Pringle friends. Let's see what's next for you in love. First, we're going to check in and see what messages come in for you in regards to love. And then we'll see who is this next person. We're just asking for a next person. Who's this next person? And what do you need to know? All right, these readings tend to be a little unpredictable. So let's see what comes through for you today, my group number 2s. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my collective and my group number 2s. Group number 2, please, Spirit. What can you tell us, please? What's next in love? What do my group number 2s need to know about what's next in love for them? What's next in love, please? What do they need to know? What's their energy? What's going on with my group number 2s in love? What can you tell us, please? What can you tell us, please? My group number 2s in love. We have the 2 of, oh my gosh. This, if you guys wanted, or if you guys were kind of drawn to pile number 1, maybe check that one out as well after, because there is already similar energy of just pain. Like there's a lingering energy of past disappointment. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands. All right, let's see why you're feeling this way, though. I feel like new love is around you, but you're either feeling defensive over a past situation. Yeah, you're a little back and forth over this person. Why the Justice in reverse? Someone could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because you're just not sure. Maybe you're having trouble trusting, or something hasn't been known to you or made known. Maybe you're thinking back on something and it's really like it broke your heart, but you're overthinking something. You're like looking back, and every time you do, it like hurts you. And that's keeping you from having clarity. I don't know if you're comparing this to a past situation because it feels like you're blocking this already. Why the Seven of Wands? You're just confused and it keeps you a little defensive. And you're passing this up. You're not taking this opportunity. So very interesting. That's why I'm saying maybe there's like a timeline difference between group number one and this one. If you didn't feel any kind of pull to it, don't watch it. But if you did, I would, just to see if there's messages there for you. But yeah, so some of you already have a person right now, and it does feel like there's love there, but it feels like they're blocked. I don't know if that's you. Okay, so if that's you blocking them, friends, I don't know if this argument or this conversation or this situation happened with this person or someone else, because I see you looking back. You're looking in the rearview mirror. And every time you do, it's like pouring salt into the wound. It's like keeping you feeling heartbroken, disappointed, wounded in some way. Maybe you felt lied to because whatever you're thinking, there's no clarity to it. Now, it is a collective reading. Take it as it resonates. If that doesn't fit your situation, don't try to make it fit. But someone here is just, they're overthinking. It's like skedaddling in place, literally. Like a cartoon, the old cartoons when they just kind of run in place and their little feet look like circles. That's what I'm getting here. But it's really like not feeling good. And the fact that you have the Lover's card with these love cards showing up, I'm like, oh, that's cool. There is something here, and it does feel destined, but you're in pain over something. And I don't know if it's with this person or with another person. So only you'll know. But it does feel like there's lots of confusion, there's no clarity, and we're kind of fighting this off. We don't want it. Maybe there's still a past situation, something in the past. So maybe you guys were dealing with someone that didn't want to settle down, or they just wanted sex. It's like, and now you're just having trouble trusting. Maybe it's this person for some of you. What can you tell me, please, about this King of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, you're undecided. You're very undecided about coming together or not. And so you're kind of blocking it. Now, the energies could be reversed. Switch them if you need to. But someone here is hanging on really tightly to something that happened or the past. It's past. Yeah, they're showing me it's past. It's something that hasn't been healed through. It's something that stops you. It's something that scares you, so you rather just close it off. You rather not deal with it, but at the same time, it's still lingering. Now, if this doesn't sound like you because there isn't a person around, this could be talking about love in general if it were to pop into your life, how you're feeling. If this isn't how you're feeling, then this is definitely not your pile because it's very specific to my group number 2, someone who is wounded, someone who is still heartbroken. And because of that, we keep thinking back over and over, and it's keeping us from progressing forward. Some of you feel like you were gaslit or manipulated. That may have led to wounds that need to be dressed, cleaned and dressed, right? Your thoughts aren't clear, my friends. I'm getting the feeling that you guys are having a tough time right now. When you think about love and relationships, there's something here where you're lacking a lot of clarity, whether it's clarity over what you want or what's real and not real, meaning seeing through illusion, seeing through fantasy. Is my trauma making me see this one way? Have I already processed that? Am I, still carrying that past experience into my present? Because I'm kind of feeling like we're bringing along the baggage with us. And it's coming up because it is affecting you. Some of you, it could be relating to trust or trust issues, or maybe it's just this person. All right. It's interesting because I feel like some of you did wish for this and you're getting it, and now you're like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Let me cancel, clear my wishes. All right. So that's the energy. It's interesting because that's picking up as your current energy. So, um, are you really single? Maybe you're technically single, but there is someone in your energy already. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us, please, about my group number two's next love, their next person? What can you tell us, please, about their next person? What can you tell us, please, about my group number two's next love, their next person, please? What can you tell us? Oh, they're going to be sweet. We have the Page of Cups and the Justice. They might be a little younger than you, or maybe maturity-wise, they're when it comes to love, they're like a little sweet. Feels like a crush. We have the Five of Wands. There's conflict. We have the Three of Wands. You could be at a distance from this person. That could be the conflict. Yeah, there's your new beginning. You guys could live a little bit away, or this is saying this is gonna come up in a little while, maybe in the next 3 months for some of you. Yeah, because I see you guys resting. There's a period apart, or just like a timeout before this happens. Why the Page of Cups, please? Cute. You're going to reach milestones with this person. It's interesting. This person might bring you a gift or buy you something one of the first times that you guys go out, or that you guys like meet in person if you haven't met them in person at the point that they enter your life. It seems like they're going to do some kind of sweet gesture. This person, their love language, it's going to match you, or you're going to like it. They're also upfront. There you are, blocking it. I don't know if you feel like there's competition or there's conflict, and you're being inclined, you're blocking it and you're keeping a distance. So with this person, it's going to be moving slow because you're just not sure. Why the Fool? If you want to entertain it. Why the Four of Swords? You guys, okay, so I think there's going to be a period of disconnect with your next person. Maybe that's who you're already dealing with. Maybe the next person is the person that was picked up in the first part of the reading. Because I feel like you guys connect with this person. It's really cute. It's vibey. The feels are there, but then you're like, code red, shut down, mission abort. We're pulling the plug, on this, because I feel like you pull away, but at the same time, you're kind of waiting. Maybe you're waiting to see what they do, or you're waiting to see what happens. And I do, with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like you miss them, or maybe you ghost them, or there's something here. I feel like you're like, oh, but then there's this like new beginning, but you're taking a break from it. So it's not going to be a fairy tale beginning, but it just feels like there's some triggers that come up that might create this distance. But it's going to come back around, is what it feels like. I do think that even though you take this break, it is going to come back around. We do have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Because of this break, someone might feel like, okay, say that you ghost this person, or you create space and you don't really give context to why. You just kind of fall off a little bit, but they're still in your energy. You still think about them. You might miss them. You might be the one that has to come back around and give clarity, because it might give the other person the impression that you weren't into them or they weren't into you if the situation is flipped. I do feel that when this resurrects, there is going to be happiness. You're going to be happy. Things are going to be clear, but it like takes you a little bit to get there. So if this is a current situation that you're dealing with and you're currently in the disconnect, I do see you guys coming back around, but it's like when you're clear over it. You can't come in when you're like iffy, because then things are just going to flop again or the same thing's going to happen. I think it's going to be fun, to be honest, from those of you that decide to resurrect this with the person after you guys take this break. The break might be needed to really see how you feel, to feel it out. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like things budge right away. Even though there is this new beginning, there's no budging at first, or there's a period of time where there's a gap. Yeah, so for those of you that are in disconnect, they haven't walked away and you haven't walked away. And that's kind of the energy of yeah, just taking that break in general, if it hasn't happened or if it is happening. It doesn't seem like it's going to go away just because of that break. There is going to be some kind of comeback around. All right, let's see what advice we can give you guys, my group number twos. Advice for my group number twos, please, Spirit. Advice for my group number twos, please. In their love life. What's next in love? Advice for my group number twos. Chill out, is what Spirit is saying. You guys could have children. You don't have to. If not, this person just sees you as being this like beautiful energy, so stable, so grounded. There they are coming back. This is the kind of person that's going to give you little gifts. I think gifts is one of this person's love language, but it's not big lavish things. I mean, it could be for some of you. But for others of you, it's like very thoughtful. Like they remembered something that you like say that you're someone that likes specific music, or you collect records, or you're a plant person, something like cute like that, where they kind of like, they know what's up. They take notes as to the things that you like. And it's like the more they come back around, the clearer things are going to be for you. You are going to feel like you can't trust them, or like your trust issues get kind of triggered, or maybe that's you hiding. Someone here could be hiding something that they're going through, or just pretending that it's all good. I don't know, very interesting. Maybe you're hiding past pain and you're not opening up about that. It's going to be very slow moving, taking your time. You carry a lot of responsibility. They see you as someone who, like, wow, they do it all. My group number twos, they have a lot on their plate. And someone really is not sure if the feelings are reciprocated, because there's some kind of blocked energy, or someone blocked someone. Why the Five of Cups? Wow, look at Seven of Swords twice. Someone here might be covering up something regarding their home, family, or a long-term commitment that they were previously part of. Something about the past, hiding the pain and disappointment that was associated with that. But it is going to be revealed. I feel like initially that's kind of also part of what blocks it. Maybe that's clearing the air the more you get to know this person, or vice versa if it's the other way around. Either way, it feels like it's going to be a new chance, guys, with this Judgment card and this Fool. It's going to be a new beginning that you manifested, because it's what you want. You think about it. It's just not going to look like what you thought it would. Your love story is a little bit different, because there's just past things that come up, and that's life. That's love in 2023, if I've ever seen it. All right, let's get you some oracle cards, and then we'll pull some charms for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos, please. Children. Some of you do have children. Express your love. And playfulness. Yeah, okay, so someone here doesn't think you like them because of maybe your reaction, or you're pushing away. Maybe it's vice versa, and that's them to you. We have children. I did kind of feel that they are a factor in your love life. And then we have playfulness. Have fun with it. Don't be so serious, even though past traumas can make us super, super serious. All right, let's get some time for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. We have hello there with the O and the T blacked out, so it says hell here. We'll leave that there. This is from Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. Maybe someone likes that movie. Maybe someone's trying to say hello to you and you're like, nope, negative. That is a negative. We have Dr. Dre with the Chronic 2001. Maybe the year 2001 is significant to you. Maybe someone here likes Dr. Dre, West Coast rap, or hip hop. I think of The Watcher. There's a song on there called The Watcher. We have when you think too much, you are removing what's moving. Someone here might be an overthinker. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's them. That's giving air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have La Brea. Maybe there's something about travel or driving. This is a major street here in the city that I live in. Maybe the initials LB as well. We have the crying woman. Someone here has been sad or has been sad. We have ripe and ready to eat. Maybe that's what needs to happen in the situation. It needs to ripen before it's ready, before making a clear judgment call. We have Bjork from her debut album. I think of Human Behavior and I Miss You, 2 songs off of that album. If you want to check them out, maybe there's messages for you in the lyrics. And then we have the snake, which to me is always about transformation, uncomfortable transformation, growing out of our old skin, shedding, right? I do feel like you are growing in this situation and it is very uncomfortable because, like I said, I can't help but feel the past traumas are being activated in your group, my friends. All right, that's what I have for you, my group number 2s. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's put her right over there, and let's get to it. Today's reading is for my singles and what is next in love. We're going to begin by looking at your energy and see what's going on in your love life and what you need to know. And then we'll be asking specifically about your next person, and then we'll be pulling some advice for you. We'll be working with the tarot today and pulling some oracle cards and charms at the end of your reading. So let's begin, my group number 3s. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 3s. My group number 3s, please. What's next in love for them? That's what we're going to be asking today. What's next in love for them? What's their current energy when it comes to love, please, Spirit? What's going on with them? What's going on with my group 3s when it comes to love? What do we need to talk about today when it comes to their love life, please? What's going on with my group number 3s, please? So it seems like things are just, which way do you want to go? Yeah. Something here. So you may be having trouble trusting love or relationships in general, or you were dealing with a situation that just hasn't taken off yet. And it feels like you're just suspended. You're just hanging out. How long am I going to be in this situation for? Maybe you haven't had something take off in a while and it's like you're feeling it. I am getting the sense that you feel a little lonely or a little left out. If it's a specific person that that's coming up in your reading, you know, you might be missing them. We have the Page of Swords. You guys could be having communication online, but it's like not doing it for you. With this Queen of Cups in reverse, it feels like emotionally you might be like drained or just maybe feeling emotional, especially if it's a specific person. Why the Fool in reverse? The Lovers. Why the Five of Pentacles, please? The Devil. Some of you take care of your mental health because this feels like depression for some of you. So just bringing awareness to that. Why the Magician in reverse, please? All right, it's interesting because, okay, For those of you that this is picking up on a specific person, like just beware. There's a lot of toxic things going on. Look, it's interesting how the lovers and the devil card came out together. These are literally like sister cards. Even the artwork is very similar. Um, Whereas one couple is being divinely guided by an angel, the other one is chained together by the devil. And this tells me that there's certain aspects here that are kind of holding you back. If this isn't a specific person, it feels like there's a very negative outlook, or there's just like there's some kind of coping mechanism, or there's just something that's going on that is bringing in a lot of low vibrational energy, a lot of like it may be intrusive thoughts, or maybe patterns, maybe coping mechanisms that aren't good. Now, with this Five of Swords with the Magician in reverse, if it's a specific person, I don't know if there was an argument or someone here is really like manipulative with their words, and it leaves you very having like lack of clarity or overthinking. If this isn't another person, this is kind of what's going on within you. There's so much conflict of what it is you want, or what it is that um yeah, maybe even the way you speak things out loud, it's like your words are your spell, and what's coming out doesn't match what you truly want. Maybe there's just a sense of something could have been said better or done better, and it's like right now there's a lot of thinking back to the past that's going on for you guys. So some Okay, not for everyone, but some of you might have like an issue with codependency that needs to be addressed. Um, Maybe there's a want for validation, or a want for outside person to like come in and kind of like fix things or make you feel better. And in reality, that's not really going to happen. Like you're kind of the only one that can kind of help yourself or take the steps necessary to get the help you need if you need it, if it comes to that, because I'm just getting the sense that it's really difficult on your mind in whatever way that might be. Now, for others of you that this is about a specific person, they may not be free. They might be chained to something else. And I say chained because they feel stuck. And that's what's keeping you in this energy. I do feel the group is split. I do feel like you guys are currently, some of you may be dealing with a situation. Others of you, this might just be how you currently view your love life. But there's a lot of ruminating, a lot of thinking back, and there's also past baggage that's still here. It's still being brought with us, and it's like it's too heavy to carry. Why this Lovers card and the Fool, please? Interesting. You guys got the Nine of Cups with the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. You really want something to happen here. For those of you that it's a specific person, it's like maybe you keep wishing to come back together with them, or for the situation to change, for the circumstances to change. For those of you that are already connecting with someone, you feel a deep connection with this person, so much to the point that it's stopping you from really doing other things or making a decision to move forward. It's almost like you keep looking back and you're like, no, this is what I want. This is the one that's meant. Now, for others of you, I don't know if it's like there's something here you're wishing for, but it feels like with that Devil energy and that Five of Pentacles, you're wishing for something that I don't know if it's going to be enough. There could have been some kind of ending that happened as well. So overall, friends, I'm just getting a lot of wounding coming from your group on your side. We're not even talking about your person yet. On your side, there is a lot of stuff to sort through. There's a lot of calling ourselves out and bringing awareness to our own patterns and our own ways of thinking, and how we feel, coming to terms with it, tempering ourselves. This could be a situation where you're seeing things online, or maybe it's online dating, or you're communicating online, and it seems like it puts you in a tailspin. So you guys enjoy the attention, or there's something about attention, but that attention that you're getting, it's not it doesn't feel good. It's like may feel good in the moment. And that's what this devil energy could be as well. That could be a coping mechanism that you have, is that maybe you're so focused on finding someone or having a certain type of attention from specific people or just people in general. You'll know if that message is for you. But it feels like there's a lot of stress that's being carried into this. And it's really tough on your mental health. If you guys are online dating, take this as a sign to take a break for now, because it feels like you guys need to kind of balance yourselves out a little bit better if you're feeling this way. Now, if this doesn't sound like you or your situation, feel free to click off now. There's 2 other groups that you can watch, but this is very specific. This is, I'm getting a lot of self-sabotage on someone's part. And it's like some of you are really into someone that can't give you what you need. Even if it's for right now, it just feels like that's where the block is. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Capricorn for sure, or Aquarius, Gemini as well, Aries. What else, please? So if this is a specific person, it's like they're very attracted to you, but they're not available. There might be self-sabotaging. There might be a third person as well. You might be the other woman or the other person. That's not for everyone. You would know. It doesn't feel like there's a shock there or a surprise. But also you're very magnetic. It's like your emotions aren't matching the outside. The outside looks really good. And the inside, maybe it's because if it is a specific person, it's like you're kind of in your feels about it. And it feels like things can't progress here. They can't move forward. You also have a hard time trusting this or love in general. So whether it's a past energy or current energy, it still feels like you guys are focused on that, or that's kind of taking over your energy. All right, let's ask about your next person. All right, next love, next person for my singles, please, Spirit. Next person for my group number 3s. What can you tell us about their next person, please? What can you tell us about their next person, please? This person could be a parent or a business owner or a boss. They take their responsibilities very seriously. What can you tell us, please, about their next person? Okay, so for some of you, this is going to come when a chapter ends. Whether it's the same person we're picking up on at the beginning of your reading, or if it's a brand new person, there is something that's going to resurrect here, but it comes after an ending. There is a chapter here that it's like flip the script. Like, oh my God, you guys, I just got an image of freaking Teresa Giudice in the early years of Housewives of New Jersey, where she flips the table. When I said flip the script, I literally thought of flip the table. The table needs to be flipped, not in that way, but in some type of way, because literally it needs to do a 360. Something needs to completely come to an end. I do feel that your next person, there's going to be a level of tradition, of commitment, of growth and wisdom here, but it comes at a price. It's like someone had to do something. Someone had to go through a transformation, and that could very well be you as well, my friends. There's a lot of wounding here that's keeping you from being able to move forward. My group number 3's next person, please. What can you tell us? My group number 3's next person. Someone here could have been getting a divorce. That's not for everyone. We have the Queen of Wands and the Justice in reverse. You're going to feel really confident in this relationship, but it is a slow burn. It's a slow moving. Someone here might had a contract or something that they're getting out of with that Justice in reverse. My judgment, please. Why the Death card? Yeah. So it's like this situation is going to give you so much more than how you're currently feeling. For those of you that it is about a specific person, there could be, there is indicators here of you guys coming back together or things coming back around full circle. But it can't happen until something ends. There needs to be an end to some kind of drama or conflict involving other people. Maybe it's a conflict between just you guys, but it feels like there's some kind of conflict that's keeping this and this Two of Cups in reverse. So whatever your next person is, it's going to give you more than what you currently have. Thank God. It's like the end of a tough time, but it's going to take a while. Like, a while meaning months. But things are moving forward, and you're gonna feel really comfortable with how things progress. It's like once it's go time, it's go time. There is none of this stop and go. And even if there is, no, it doesn't feel like there's stop and go. I was gonna say even if there is, it's like there's still progression. It just feels like things are really gonna take off. You're also gonna feel very comfortable, like speaking your mind or being true to who you are, being the real you. There is a weight involved, and that's where the injustice is. It almost feels like, why do I have to wait? And it's like, you don't have to wait for anyone. I'm talking more specifically to someone's already in your energy and you're wondering what's going to happen. I do feel things are going to progress if you choose that this is for you, but it's going to take some time. It is going to take some time. It's like there's a weight involved in order for things to come back into balance. And that's what kind of triggers your anxiety with this next person. Now, if this is energy you're rejecting and you're like, absolutely not, I am not waiting for anybody, no second chances, then this message may not be for you, or just take the parts that are and ignore that part. But I definitely feel like that's for somebody. Why the Tower? Something's going to unexpectedly happen. Why the Tower? Because it's been a long time coming. That's what they said. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. You didn't give up on this, or you haven't given up. It's like someone's very driven to get things moving. And even though it's been slowly, it will happen. If this is a specific person, there's like unfinished business regarding their foundation that's keeping this from taking off. There could have been a painful ending that someone is dealing with currently. What else can you tell us, please? You guys might see something happen during Scorpio season. There could be a family involved or a move. Yeah, there's something here that needs to change, come to a close, but you guys are going to be moving forward and you are going to be feeling better, even though you're feeling very stuck right now. Don't wait for anybody, though. This experience is going to happen regardless if it's with this last person or a new person. But your next person is going to bring healing into your life. It's going to be triggering and it's going to bring healing, though. Things are going to progress. You guys are going to reach milestones together. Whether to you that means eventually making it to marriage, or maybe that means traveling the world together, doing experiences that you haven't done with anyone else. It feels like morals are pretty similar. Priorities also feel like they're similar. It feels like a matured relationship. It feels like not like the past, not like others. This feels different. This feels more serious, which makes sense because if you or this other person has gone through divorce or a big breakup or a family situation, like those life events that really bring things to the forefront and force you to kind of deal with, well, if you're into growth and being a better person, you deal with it and you grow from it. Not everyone does, but what I'm feeling here, it's two mature people. And I do feel that this person, they didn't pop out in your reading, but I do feel this person is maturing through something right now, and they take their role very seriously. Their love language is pretty interesting. I will say that. It's a little different. This person, you're going to get to know them with time. I'm getting friend vibes. They might, I was getting Aquarius feels and I just saw Aquarius. They're a little back and forth as well, but I think it's because they've gone through something. Oh, all right. That one made me take a deep breath. There's something about Scorpio season coming up. I think I already said that. Some of these readings, I forget I'm not breathing, guys. All right. Let's get some romance oracles for you and see what Miss Doreen Virtue wants to say with her oracle cards today. What is this? It is safe for you to love. Yeah, there's a lot of someone went through something. Someone is afraid to get hurt. Both of you guys, I think, are afraid to get hurt. You guys may both, have similar situations at some point. We have honeymoon. You guys will be having a honeymoon period, meaning it's going to be very sweet. Hopefully you guys get to go on vacation with this person. Chemistry. Wow, that one doesn't come out too often. There's strong magnetic attraction. You feel magnetically drawn to this person. I'm going to scream. Worth waiting for. Oh my gosh. And I just said you don't have to wait, but you guys are going to do what you do. And I think a lot of you are going to choose to wait. We'll see. You'll have to let me know in the comments, guys. All right. Times, please, for my group number 3s. You guys have a lot of them. All right, let's see what we have here. We have don't be fake. Someone here could be hiding things, hiding their feelings. I'm also getting that with this clown pin. Clowns wear makeup, right? And paint on a smile. So someone here could be feeling that way, hiding how they truly feel. We have the Fool. This is the Fool card. So a new beginning. That's also another clown. Maybe someone has a connection to clowns. Maybe someone is a clown. Hopefully not. We have the Vintage Impala with My Melody. Maybe someone here likes Sanrio or there's kids involved. Maybe someone is a parent. I believe this is a 69 Impala. Maybe someone here likes classic cars. We have Do Not Disturb. Maybe that's how you're currently feeling. Or maybe this honeymoon, when you guys get together, it's going to be like, do not disturb. It's our time alone. I am sensing there's a lot of sweetness coming through. We have the LA mini ears. It is currently still, well, yeah, it's baseball season. We're very well into baseball season. Maybe someone here likes the Dodgers. Disneyland. Maybe someone's from Orange County or LA. We have Prince holding the rose. I think of Dove's Cry. Maybe someone here likes Prince. I also think of Purple Rain. Especially the lyric that just popped in my head was, it's such a shame our friendship had to end. I do feel like you guys are started off as friends or are going to start as friends. And it's very obvious that you can't just be friends. So if one of you is involved in a situation, I feel like it's them or someone, whoever's going through it. There might be a period of time where you guys have to be apart, or you try to walk away from this, but you truly haven't. For those of you that applies, I do feel it's going to come back around. We have the T-Rex eating the goat. This makes me think of the circle of life cycles, but this also makes me think of the Emperor card. Divine masculine energy, but also someone who's in charge, someone who's the boss, that poor goat. And we have another Disney connection or a Disney pin. We have 2 Disney pins. So maybe there's something nostalgic here. Maybe you guys have similar interests or have similarities of how you grew up. Maybe you guys both grew up like watching Saturday morning cartoons or, loving Mickey Mouse or stuff like that. It also makes me think of The Simpsons. The melted Mickey, maybe that's how you feel, a little melted, a little intoxicating as well. Maybe you guys will have a fun time at Disneyland with this person. All right, my group number threes, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your journey. And I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.